Mazzato, the former champ in the pink gloves. Della Rouge in the black, the newcomer from Seattle, Washington.
The first round with the Fox, I think we were just feeling each other out, seeing where each other was going, seeing just how it was going to go for the very first round.
The first round, it was pretty simple, you know, we kind of went back and forth. I thought I had one up on her in the beginning.
Mazzato with a slick little move there, looking for some entry angles there.
It's going to be tough to strike a grappler versus a wrestler. Both of them are going to have very, very similar skill sets.
Yeah, no question. You can see Della Rouge with that kind of low base shot in there.
Nice.
Oh my goodness, that was like action-packed, let me tell you. I was just like, whoa, and oh, so, I mean, they were really high energy.
That low base, she was ready to wrestle, shot in from range. Mazzato controlling the neck here. Doesn't have pressure on the neck right now, but certainly controlling from the front end. Wow.
Because I'm Shay the Fox Mazzato, I just have to use my fast skills to get up on her before she could even get on me.
Fox getting down low, showing the rest of the fellow grappler that, hey.
Their fight, I will honestly say, hands down, like, was my favorite fight. Their fight was so freaking fast, like I couldn't even keep up. I was just like, holy and the way they were holding each other, and I was like, this is gonna get scary because they were freaking all over the place.
A little suplex, beautiful work there. And the roll to side control, nearly to mount, big punches. My goodness.
So Danica, being an established fighter, I was more than impressed with what she brought to round one. I mean, some of the throws, some of the takedowns, you know, I don't think Shay knew what to prepare for. And so it was a learning curve for sure. And by round one, she knew that she was in for a fight.
First round of our main event, and deep on the takedown again. Nice work from Mazzato once again. Elbows in there.
Good job staying busy on top. Oh, but sort of bit of a mistake there and gave up her back.
Back and forth stuff here this opening round. Every time I think Della Rouge is in a bad spot, she switches into something beneficial.
I'm not sure who won that round. I feel like maybe it was, if one of us did, it was either a tie or maybe like 1 point above. I'm not really sure how it works.
Action-packed opening round. That's the end of, whoa, that's the end of one. Nice job at Terry London getting in between. Mazzato wants to keep going.
Uh-oh, I think something could happen.
Close. Very, very close.
Very, very
Rouge had some great moments as well. And I will say this, Danica, to me, her punches did seem to land harder as well. She seems to pack more power. Oh, instantly on the leg there, like a little Imanari roll into the leg. Doesn't work, but shoves her down with a forearm across the neck. Nice work from Mazzato.
Second round against, you could see that they were stepping it up. You can see that they're past the getting to know each other phase.
We definitely already felt each other out, and I think we both just wanted to just go ahead and just go right into it. And she had picked my leg and dropped me, and that kind of made me upset.
Oh! Danica is such a fun. Oh! Another big. Man, oh, well, you can't pin him, so that would have been bad if it was pro wrestling, but instead it wasn't.
The main event of LFC did not disappoint, especially in round two. We saw takedown slams. It was back and forth, and you really couldn't tell who was going to come out on top.
Oh! Oh my goodness!
That is exactly what we feel, and they're still going at it.
Holy right onto the judges table, and I was like, I just stared at it and I was watching it, and then Leon's like, ref, ref, and I was like, well, I don't know. I mean, they're still fighting, they're still going at it.
I think our judges were a little shook up by that one.
Oh, look at the quick start.
It was like a video game, and they bounced back off of each other, and I thought they were both dead.
Talking about fired up. They were upset, came at it with double front kicks, and both of them went flying. Oh man,
that's the kind of kick you got to watch. I mean, that's a kick that can break a rib. That can really hurt something in there.
Both of them are really hurt right now. Into the clinch here. Oh, no. Terry, you got to hold him in. Don't let it happen again.
Wow, that is why we are here in lingerie. That's why we we call fighter. And I'm really proud to have coworkers like that.
Oh my goodness,
Back
look
at
at that.
it again.
Slipped right in on it. Kind of a flying scissors takedown. And now looking to attack that leg.
Grimacing
Oh.
pain. That's gotta hurt. Oh, that is tweaking. How is she not tapping?
Oh, that leg is in danger. She's looking, and she gets it loose. Wow. Excellent work there. Newcomer Della Rouge, so tough. Oh.
When I heard Danica yelling when I put her in a key lock, I felt like that she should have called the fight from there.
I thought that would have been it. I figured Terry would have stopped the fight.
One downside to having a very new referee, when Danica screamed out, it should have been over right then and there.
She was definitely wailing away. And a more experienced referee might have right then, right there, called the fight.
I could have definitely broken Danica's knee, and she just kept going.
And I think for the first time of the whole show, the inexperience of Terry London came into our advantage.
I don't know why Terry didn't stop the fight. That should have been a win for Shay.
If I knew about a verbal tap and if someone was yelling, you know, in a chokehold, I would definitely call it and Shay would be the winner for sure. But I didn't know, and I was looking, and I'm like, okay, well, no one's saying anything, so.
Terry London letting this fight go, and a lot of fights, a screen means a submission. The fight would be over. But Terry London in here letting the fight go on, not viewing it as a verbal submission. You know what? I'm glad she let it go because we get to see this.
Me and Danica were just wailing away, punching each other. We just didn't want to let go because we just knew that we had to finish each other right then and there.
They were tired. They had been through hell and back. And it was like, I'm tired as hell, but I am not going to stop fighting. And they just were throwing those blows. Standing, not standing. Just think of it as like a wheelchair fight.
Unbelievable work. Final 10 seconds of this third and final round. Man, it has been nonstop action. How will we close out here? Mazzato looking for maybe an anaconda at the very end. Couldn't quite get it in, and that's the end. They'll throw a couple punches out. I said
Terry,
that's
get in
the
there.
end.
Terry, get in there.
I said that's the end.
I heard the bell, but we just kept fighting. She didn't stop, so I didn't stop.
I had to stop it like immediately, and that's when I grabbed Shay and did the backflip, and I was like, just get these girls away from each other.
I think instead of grabbing me, Terry should have grabbed her and, you know, have my back.
I tell you what, that was main event worthy to say the least, man. Great job bringing in Danica Della Rouge in her debut. She looked phenomenal.
I felt like we were so close. It was either her or me. It was just like, we were right in the middle.
At the end, I wasn't nervous. I felt like I had that fight.
And it is, by the judges, a unanimous decision.
At the end of the day, by points, I would be lying if I told you that I felt Danica won. And I even heard the judges after round 3. I kind of ear hustle, I kind of listen, and I heard them say, Shay, 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 Shay. That's all they were saying. So I was emotionally ready for a defeat.
Fighting out of the black corner.
Wow.
And that was unanimous?
I was surprised that it was a unanimous decision because I feel like we both put everything we had into it.
When they called Danica's name, I felt like it was rigged. They said it was a unanimous decision. It was frustrating because I know I did not lose.
I don't know if I agree with that.
I don't know about that.
I don't know what in the world the judges were thinking. Maybe too much whiskey. I don't know. They clearly didn't watch that fight.
But I don't know about that one.
That was very, very exciting. I mean, you know.
I tried to grab the belt because I felt like she did not deserve it. I felt like I had that fight.
I can totally see why Shay's emotions overtook her and she tried to grab the belts because she deserved it.
Whoa! Seeing some familiar faces stepping in there.
The pink team does not like it.
Here's the pink team all of a sudden. They've gone rogue.
Tomoko, Jolene, and I stormed in the ring once we found the decision was for Danica. We were in protest because there's no way that she should have won.
I think the three of us just got pissed, just like that. And we weren't even thinking. We just went up to the ring and got in there because it was quite obvious that Shay won that match. And so the three of us were literally really pissed off.
We think it would have went the other way.
I did too. Look at this. She's ready to go bare knuckle.
You just won. You won. It's time to go to Disneyland. Like you won. We don't need the extra drama.
Probably smart. I mean, 3-on-1 are not great odds.
These women are out for it. They want this belt, but I'm definitely gonna try and keep it longer.
Champ gets the chugga.
LFC 30, y'all robbed me this year.